about 5 years ago, when we were attending a different church at that time, I had a dream. And in this dream, God took me to one of the heavenly realms. And what I saw was that I was taken to a battlefield. And this battlefield was in a valley surrounded by these mountains with real dark, heavy gray skies down around it there. And when I looked across the battlefield, what I saw were black knights and silver knights. It reminded me of medieval times. And there was a battle going on, and you could see the skirmishes going on here, and you could actually see casualties on this side and on this side of both black and silver knights. And then all of a sudden I kind of focused in, and I saw this one battle of this one black knight battling a smaller silver knight. And as I watched the battle continue, and I saw that the silver knight was becoming weaker and weaker. And I saw the black knight knock it to the ground and knock it to the ground again. And I could see that the silver knight was losing the battle. And as the silver knight was so exhausted that they could not even hold up their shield or hold up its sword to defend itself. And I saw as the black knight stood over the silver knight, it knew it only needed one more blow. And as I watched the black knight raise its sword, and as he come down for the final kill, as his sword dropped, there was another sword that came underneath it and stopped it. Then there was another sword that came underneath that and stopped it. And there was a third sword that came underneath it and stopped the black knight from killing off the silver knight. As I looked, the silver knights did battle with the black knight, and they defeated it. And then the three silver knights came back over, and they stood around the one knight that was laying, the silver knight that was laying on the ground, and the one silver knight that was standing reaches down and tells the other knight that's laying there, "You rest until you can fight again, and we will protect you." And then the three silver knights stood around the fallen knight that was weak. They stood back to back with their swords raised. And then what God did is He showed me who these knights were. The silver knight that was laying there weakened after the battle was a lady that went to our church. She was suffering from MS. And I recognized her right away as that is who that was that had been battling this black knight. Well, then I saw the visor on the first silver knight rise up. And I recognized that individual. So a little old prayer warrior in our church that was the first silver knight that helped defeat the black knight. Then I saw the second visor rise up on the silver knights. And it was another little old lady that was in our church that was a prayer warrior that had helped defeat that black knight. And then the third visor was raised open, and I saw that too was another lady that was a prayer warrior in our church. I woke up, and the next week I had the opportunity to go and share at church with each individual what God had showed me in this dream. She said that she had a rough week, most of the week there, and that it had gotten better, so it must have been somehow at that time that This battle took place, but she survived it, and it encouraged her. But then I told the other 3 little ladies there, I says, you know what? I says, you may not realize it, but here on earth, you may be feeble and small and weaker on earth. But in heaven, in the heavenly realms, you carry a mighty sword.